Hi, my name is Mauricio. In this video, I would like to present to you the very basic elements that you need in order to create a presentation using Latex. In the video description, you will find links to the most important time points of this tutorial. So if you're interested only on something specific, you can go to the video description, see the table of contents with all of the times, and click on what you're interested in, and the video will jump exactly to that spot. In the video description, I will also put some links. So one of those will be a link also for this online folder where you will find the complete content of this tutorial. There you can download everything that you're interested in, as for example the main file, the main folder with the files for the LaTeX document. And here you will not need any subscription. I will not ask you any questions. Everything is just for free. Okay. Yes, but the folder will have more or less this structure. Let me show you also a sample of another project where you will have the folder with the LaTeX stuff, and also some other files, so with the table of contents of the video itself, and here's some instructions on how to or what you should do in order to download the video if you want to have it on your PC and work also offline. Okay. So, but before I even begin with the tutorial, I would like to present, well, to show to you what are going to be the results of this video. I would like to present you the PDF, the presentation, so you can decide if you would like to take a look at this tutorial or not. I mean, I don't want to waste your time. So the presentation PDF that we're going to create within this tutorial will be this one. And let me put it on full screen. Yes, in this video, well, in this tutorial, I will teach you how to create presentations like this one, and also to change a lot of things here. So I will teach you how to present, how to create a title slides with the name of the author. In this case, it's me. Maybe also the name of the institute where you work, and how to put the date and a title frame image, depending on what you would like. So maybe you would like one of the presets that can be used within LaTeX. This is, for example, the Berkeley theme. There are other themes like Frankfurt or Madrid. And for example, in the Berkeley theme, you have here a sidebar with links to all of the sections and subsections that you have within your presentation, which is actually very useful, since over time you see the progress also there. But well, within this tutorial, I will teach you how to create this title frame, how to choose how to choose a theme that you would like, also how to create a table of contents with all of the sections of your presentation, but this is created automatically. You don't really have to write anything of that. Is within your presentation, you just have to define what is a section, what is a subsection. I will teach you in the first part of the video. Well, this video will be mainly divided in three parts. The first one will be the first settings, the second one will be the presentation elements, and the third one will be just one slide in order to so you know also where to change things as in order to create a very simple handout. In the first part of the videos, I will teach you how to, as already said, how to choose a theme. I will also show you some, or you can also download this PDF and go to that site. So there you have as a complete gallery of all the themes that are available, and maybe there you can already choose one. But you can also change the colors of your theme with some presets. I will also show you the list for that, and also the fonts that are used within your presentation. And we will see the difference in this equation. But maybe you don't like any of the colors that are offered as presets, but maybe you would like to define your own colors. So maybe you would like to have this in a light red and this as gray or something like that. So, I will also teach you where to change that. Something also more or less important is how to set up the foot of your presentation. Maybe you would like to have the frame number, or maybe you would like to have some further information, just like your name or the place where you work. I will also teach you how to put that. And the other thing is that maybe you would like to also have the presentation not in this 4:3 dimensions, but in 16:9. For that, you actually need only one option, and I will also teach you how to put that and to see what the difference is actually. This presentation is in 4:3, by the way. In the second part of the video, I will go through the basic elements that you need in order to do a presentation as well. The first one would be to create a slide with the current section highlighted. It's actually what you can see right here, so you know where you are. That's why I put that title on that slide. And that can be done actually with that as well, but I will teach you that within the code. I will show you also how to create columns and how to embed figures and how to embed videos or create links to videos within the project folder. And that might mean you have here an image, you can click on that and you can open up. Let me turn off the sound. And a video with your viewer of your video viewer of your PC will pop up. And you can click on another image, which is directly to another video. And then during the presentation, you can show those videos and then go back directly to the presentation. And all of these videos, let me go back to the project folder where the PDFs can be found. Search for a subfolder called videos, and there I'm pointing exactly to those 3 files. Okay. But not only that, but also that sometimes it's also very useful to present some program or other files, not only videos. And for that, there is also a command. So using the command href within the Latex code, and with that you can open up a file with the program that is in your computer in order to run that file. In this case, I'm going to run. Let me cancel that first. Yeah. I'm going to now open up a file. And let me go back to the project folder, which is within a subfolder called attachments, and this is a Wolfram Mathematica notebook. And I am going to open up directly from the presentation. And through that as well, while you're doing a presentation, and maybe you have some program in order to show some stuff directly, and then you can show that to the people so they can learn something from the program also. Okay. One very important thing also during the presentations is how to make things appear. So within Latex presentation, those are called overlays, and I will talk about mainly 3 of those. The pause overlay, with which you can make things appear after one another or as you would like to them to appear, but sometimes you will need more elaborated slides, just like this one, where you have some points, then you have an image, then another point, and then I would like to have another image, but the other one should disappear now. I will also show you how to do that. You will be able to embed tables and also to create text blocks with some title for the concept, a description for that. And the ones of you who are would like to do some math here, so you can also use the text blocks definition, theorem, and proof, of course. And one small thing is, of course, you can also write some math content within your presentation, but this is not the main point. I mean, this video is in order to show or to present the basic elements for a general presentation, not only math stuff. And at the end, this is only just one thing is that I will show you where to change an option, so you will obtain a handout version of your presentation, which will ignore all of the pauses and overlays. I mean by that is that these three things will be just in one slide. Okay, so that will be the result of this tutorial. And oh yeah, before you stop the video, please. If you want to work with the files alone, so that's completely fine. But first, let me teach you how to compile the project so you can really use that as in this case. Well, this is coded with UTF-8. This is important. And within your Latex editor, please configure the compilation in the following way. Quick build and use the PDF Latex compilation. After that, you can take a look at the PDF. But do not use Latex DVI-PS, PS to PDF compilation, since in this presentation I'm using PNG images, and those can only be used with a PDF Latex compilation. Okay, that would be also, since with that compilation, so then you can go within the Latex document and here compile it. I'm going to compile it using the quick build, which is the one that I just showed you, and I have to only just press F1. This is going to be compiled, and this is ready. And there you have your the presentation with all of the slides. Okay, so that would be for that. And now we're going to start with the tutorial. Here I would like to say that I will not write the complete code again. This is, I will go through the code. So I will explain everything that I can, and I think that is faster than writing everything again. It's fairly clear that writing everything again is kind of instructive, and there you see how something develops. But if I just explain the code to you, I can explain you more in less time. And the other point is that I don't want to waste much of your time, is it? And I think this is okay, since a lot of the commands in Latex are fairly expressive, and you will get the idea pretty quick. So therefore, just explaining the code should be okay in most of the places. And on some places, I will actually write and change some stuff in order that you see the difference. Okay. Okay. So well then, let's begin with the tutorial. Okay, so let's begin. Now, within the main project folders, open up the Latex document. And yes, please, with UTF-8. So this is the main project. This is the code area. Here in the structure area, you can see the different sections and subsections of the project. And here, the code of the Latex document is, as every other Latex document, is mainly divided in two parts. The first one is everything before begin document, and that area is called the preamble. In the preamble, you define what kind of document you would like to have, what packages you need within your Latex document, what kind of page settings you're going to use, and maybe also new commands that you have defined for your presentation. Then, between begin document and, let me go to the bottom, end document is everything that actually is your document. I mean, the names are very expressive. Okay, in the preamble, we need first to define what kind of document we want to create, and this is defined with the command document class. And for a presentation, you need the class beamer. Okay, after that, you will need some packages. In this case, I am writing all those packages in a separate file. Let me go to the project folder. Here, within the folder settings, I have 3 other Latex documents, and I am pointing to those 3 Latex documents with the command input. This means that, hey, please go to the folder settings, there look for the file called packages, exactly, for example, that one, and put whatever you find within that LaTeX document exactly in this place. You can also go to that one also within here to the structure area, since this creates a direct link to that. And then you can see all of the packages that are needed. So in these cases, we will need only one. But this is only in order to show you that this can be done. So here you can either change to the main document, or you can navigate between those with, well, in my case, with Alt to the left, and to the right I go to the back or forward to the next document. In order to change that, so if you're interested, just go to the configuration, shortcuts, and here next document, and I myself will use Alt and to the right, or the other document Alt to the left. Okay, so we will need exactly that package. For the page settings, as I have done that in the other file. This is a little bit larger, since here I will show you some settings. I'm going to close those two, and some macros is just for some new commands that I have defined with the command new command. Okay, so that's for the preambles. So I will explain everything when it is necessary, and we will begin now with the document itself. First, I would like to show you how to create the title pages. In this case, after begin document, you can create this in two ways. You will first have to create a slide, a frame, which can be done either with the command frame, and there putting some content in that, or also with the environment frame. In this case, I'm just using that one. And with as content, I'm saying that this frame should be the title page of the document that I'm using here. And the title page calls for different other commands, namely for the command author, title, title graphic, institute, and date. And here I'm defining who is the author. In this case, it's going to be me. And within those brackets, I am putting a short version of what I have written here. Let me be clear about that. So we're going to compile this. F1. And here, this is the title page, the title frame. And on the side, you do not see here Mauricio Lobos, but only Mauricio. That is because I put only that as a short version of what I'm writing here. Since here I have only limited space, and I would like to have just only my first name there. And for the title, it's the very same. You put the title between those brackets, and between those brackets here, so you put a short version of that if you want a short version. With the command title graphic, you define a title graphic. And for that, you need the command include graphics as well. Here, I'm pointing to the subfolder figures, and there to the file cube. And let me show you that as well in the project folder figures, and there to cube, which is a PNG image. And here within the options, I am saying that please, this figure should have 20% of the text width. That's what I'm saying there. And that's what you get for that. Okay. For the institute, you can put here the name of where you work, and here with the command date, you can put more information. For example, the city or where you're presenting your presentation, and also a date. You can put, I don't know, 1900 if you want to. There you go. Okay. So that's for the title pages, and now we would like to begin with some frames, and first with the table of contents. As already said, you can create a frame either with that or with the environment frame. With this environment, you just begin a frame and end the frame, and everything between that is a frame. And directly after that, between those brackets, you can put also the title of that frame. In this case, I wanted to have the title table of contents, since I want that exactly there. And after that, so the content of that should be the table of contents, and this is created with the command table of contents within LaTeX. For that, you will get exactly all this, since with that command, so in the second run, so while you compile something, all of the sections and subsections are going to be detected, and in the second run, all of that information is going to be put exactly here. So I haven't written anything of that. Well, in this frame, I have written here that, hey, here a section begins, hey, here a subsection begins, but I haven't written which is the first one, which is the second one, and whatever. With that command, LaTeX is just going through the code, and in the second run, it will put all of this information exactly on that spot, and that's how you get exactly that slide. Let me be clear about that again. So that's how you get this slide. And the other thing is that maybe you would like to have only the sections and none of the subsections. This can be done with an option for table of contents, which is hide all subsections. I'm going to comment that out with the %sign. And now this line is going to be ignored while compiling. Okay, F1. And there you go. Here, directly after the first title page, we obtain a table of contents only with the sections of the presentation. Okay, so let's continue. So within the first settings, that's what you can see exactly here. Maybe you're already interested in how to create that slide. It's just the very same of that. The same frame with the same title, so on table of contents with the options current section and hide subsections. By that, I'm hiding the subsections of all of the other sections, and I am highlighting the current section. Pretty easy. So, but now we would like to begin. This is with all of the pauses. Let me change that. Well, here you will actually see already what the command handout does. With that, so I'm going to ignore the different pauses, which creates slides, which are copies of each of those. But with the option handout, I will ignore those. And come on. Now table of contents. Yes, here the pauses are ignored, and I will get only one slide. In order to make this video a little bit clearer, I think this is one way to do that. Okay, so we are here in theme, colors, and fonts. This slide was created exactly with this code, of course with some pauses. That's why you see those there. But here I would like to show you how to change the theme of your presentation. So maybe you don't like this one and you would like to use another one. This can be done, or this should be done before the document begins, as in the preamble, and I have done that in the page settings. Okay, and here you can use the theme. I am using now the Berkeley theme, so let me comment that out. And now I would like actually to compile my main document, but right now I am in this document, which is not the main file. I'm here in the file page.txt. In order to be able to still compile that as in the main file, you may go back to the one, but sometimes you have a lot of subfiles and you only want to compile the main one, which is actually pointing to this one. You can do this by going to the main file, going to options, and here define current document as master document. what I'm doing is this one will be the master, and now I can go back to this one, and here I can compile, but this file is not being compiled by the main one. Okay, so what I've done here is to comment out the Berkeley theme. So this is going to be ignored, and no theme or no preset is going to be used, but the normal default theme. And this is the normal default theme, which is okay. I mean, it's fairly clean, but maybe some people don't like it this way, so, and like some more colors, just like in the Berkeley theme. So that's it. That's the default one, and the Berkeley one you already could see. I would like to show you the Frankfurt theme. Which is also kind of okay. So I mean, you get a navigation bar on top, not on the side, as in the Berkeley theme. And for example, Madrid has also, well, it's more or less just the same as Frankfurt, but without any navigation bar. Maybe you don't like that as within your presentation, and that's fine. The thing is also that we're going to continue with the Berkeley theme. It's the one that I prefer. There are a lot of things. So here I put a link to all of those. So let me go to the code here, themes. That's actually the web page. I'm just going to click on that link, which I created here. Okay. Let me also explain that. This command here is a macro that I created actually. So if you go here to the preamble and to macros, that command is a one that I created, web links, which needs two inputs. The first input is going to be the word that you will use here, and in the second input, it's where you put the link for that actually. Let me close that, which is then used within the command href, and pointing to the first and second input, you do that in this way. Okay, let me close that. And what I actually want to show you here is that we're going to open up that, and this is a wonderful gallery of all of the themes that you can use. So here only visually you can decide which of the themes is the one that you like or prefer. Those are, well, you have a lot of different themes for whatever you would like to present, and you just put those names there and you will get that directly. So this is actually very nice. It's very nice work of the people here. But you maybe would like also to change the color of your theme. A list of that you can find here. Those are some proposals, so to say, and also the fonts that are used within the presentation. Here there are some differences between those. For example, here structure bold and serif. It's what you can clearly see that the fonts are here are bold. You can take a look at all of those and then decide which is the one that you prefer. I actually use here in this presentation the professional fonts. So, and that's something that I would like to show you here, the difference in this equation. We are going to go back to the code. And the font settings is something that I put within the page settings. Okay, I will talk about this block in just a minute. With the fonts, I'm using here the professional fonts. I'm going to comment that out, and now this equation, the appearance of that will change. Now we're going to compile the main file, since we're using it as the master document, what you can see again here. So, and here you see, without the professional fonts, with the default fonts for this presentation, you will have equations displayed like this. That's not the way I like it, so that's why I use, for example, here the professional fonts. But as already said, take a look at the gallery. There you have a lot of options. So we're going to close that and go back to the main file. And the other thing that I would like to show you is also how to change the color of the presentation if you don't like the color themes that you saw in the gallery. Maybe you would like to define your own colors for this area, for that area, and also for the characters here. Maybe you would like to have, I don't know, yellow letters here. You can do that with those two commands, so with the command define color and set beamer color. And I have done this as well in the page settings. Yep, open it up. And this is this block here. You can use, as already said, some preset color themes, but maybe you would like to use other colors. And I'm going to comment, also uncomment this complete block. You can use do that by editing uncomment or comment, and the shortcuts for that are Ctrl-T and Ctrl-U. So, and now we have this block active. So here I am defining two colors, C1 and C2, with red, green, and blue. And for example, C1 has no red, some green, and some blue. And the second color has a little bit of everything. And what you get of that is gray. And with the command set beamer color pointing to different elements of the presentation as the primary palette on the secondary one, and the sidebar, you can change the font color and the background color for each of those elements, and also for other elements. Then here you have to go through the code as well for some text elements. For example, for the number projected within the sections or the table of contents, you can also change the type of that. So maybe I would like to use some Roman styles, that they should be bold and the size should be normal. That's what you can do here. But I would like to show you the effect of this code. So, I mean, this is fairly self-explanatory, but I would like to see what is going to change. In this case, we have that. And let me go, for example, also here. You have those numbers here. And let me press F1. So these numbers now are bold, are still in Roman style, but they are bold. And here I have some green, there I have some gray, because I am defining here the background of the left part in this of the secondary palette as gray with the second color. And in the sidebars, so I am defining the font color should be white, but the background color of the sidebar should be C1, which is my green. It's what you can see here. Okay, that's for that. And those are further options, but I don't know if you would like to change it. But here I'm just I would like to show you where to change those. So, but in this case, we're going to continue with the default settings. But well, actually, you don't need that line, so bad. Just to show you that. Okay, so that's how you change your the colors, and in order to get the colors that you want. So the next thing is also how to put the frame number here. This is just a very small option. I'm going to close the page settings, go back to the main LaTeX document, and for that you actually only need the exactly that command. I'm going to show you where to put that also, which is also in the page settings. Before you begin with the document, so just put exactly that command there, and for that, with that you are setting up the foot of your presentation, and you put in the frame number. It's really that easy. The other one thing is that maybe you would that's how you get that. I would like to show you also something else, that if you don't put anything of that, I'm going to also put that one out, and I think I also have to go and use the normal version, not the handout, in order to see what is going to happen. So this take a little bit longer. Yes. I think it has compiled twice. Oh, that, well, of course, this has to be saved. There you go. Okay. So if you have not changed anything in the foot, you will get this controls on the foot, which are the default controls. And they're not bad, but maybe you don't like those as well. I personally don't like those. I always like to have the frame number in the corner. That's why I do this. So the first one is to get rid of those controls. And you use that with, well, you do that with the command use navigation symbols template and then nothing between the brackets. It's empty. Through that, you get rid of those default controls. And as already said, with that one, you get to see the frame number. Okay. So, but this is always you can only see that within the normal beamer, not in the output, in the handout version. But we're going to continue with the handout version so we can go a little bit faster through the presentation. Okay, we were... nope. Compile again. Where are we? What? Wait. Oh, sorry. Of course, we were here. No. Sorry. Okay, we changed the color, we changed the foot, and also some other things, also how to change the foot as in a more elaborated way. Within the page settings, I have this second big block here. I'm going to comment that out, and I'm going to uncomment this, Control U, and I will again just show you the effect of this. So I think so you will get the idea. Here I am changing the foot line. You need that option, you need to create an H box, and here within this horizontal box you create 3 beamer color boxes with different widths. Here 30% of the paper width, 50% and 20%. Those are other options in order to create the height of those boxes. And here you could actually also define a color for that, which you can give that here within those brackets. That's why this is called beamer color boxes. Actually, that color has not been defined. It's defined actually within this section, and I'm going to uncomment that so you can see the difference here. So I'm going to compile it. So, and here I'm creating the following. Well, first is already you could see the color changes, but also on the foot I am creating 3 separate boxes. Each of those boxes has the footline color, which is the one that I define exactly here, which has the fonts are black. That's why those are black and those are white, and those are blacks in this case, which the font colors are black, and the background of that is the gray that I define here. That's what I'm putting exactly there, and there. And in the first box, I am putting some information on the first one, which is the left box, over several lines. And the second one, I'm putting more information. And in the third one, I'm inserting the frame number and the total frame number. But I think so you get the idea pretty easily. Okay, that's how you can also create a more elaborated foot. So I'm going to comment this thing out, and so we can continue with the rest of the presentation. Okay, so that's for the foot. And the last thing that I would like to show you in this part is just how to change the aspect ratio of the presentation. You have to do that so in the definition of the document class. I'm going to do that exactly here. You just need the option for that. It's pretty easy. And by doing that, you will get a presentation in exactly those dimensions, 16 to 9. Here, just be careful because some of the content may then not fit within what you had defined there. For example, here my images now it goes so over the slide. This is not that nice, and maybe also if you had a more or less fairly long table of contents, it would go also off the slide. Here, just by using that, so just be careful with that. So, but here we would like to continue with the normal one. No, I want to use the handout. Sorry. Okay. So, and we have to compile this twice. And now we can continue with the next section of this tutorial. So, in the second section, I would like to give you an overview, more or less, of the main elements that you need for the presentation. The first one is how to create those table of contents, but that's something that actually I could already explain. Still, I would like to show you this within the file. You can create those frames with the table of contents and then with the options current section and hide subsection. What this does, again, is just to highlight the current section and hide all the subsections of the other ones. So, through that, so you can just also see where you are during the presentation, and for some of the people who you are presenting this presentation to, so it might be also useful. As also, of course, the sidebar, but depending on the theme that you use, you may not have a sidebar. Here you can also see the highlighted subsection even, so while you go through the presentation. That's why I like the Berkeley theme. Now, the other thing is how to create columns. Well, this is also pretty expressive. For that you need the environment columns. Then you can also give the option where to align everything, either on the top, maybe also on the bottom. You get it? You can also do it on the center, well, in this case, we're going to align everything on the top. After that, so within this environment, you can create columns using the command column, and after that, within brackets, put the width of the column that you would like it to be. In this case, I would like this column to be 45% of the text width, and the second one also. But I think that's fairly clear. The next thing is how to embed figures. In this case, I am embedding here with a figure with the command include graphics. In the option, I'm saying that it should be 20% of the text width, and I want to embed the figure within the folder figures, namely the file cube, which is a PNG. Let me go to the project folder, and that's exactly that one. It should be just remark that you are also able to embed EPS figures, but for that you have to change the compilation. Here you can see only a PNG. If you want to work with EPS figures, you have to compile your LaTeX document not with PDF LaTeX, but with LaTeX DVI PS and PS to PDF. That would be the only change for that. Okay. And if you're interested in converting PNGs that you took as screenshots from some programs or whatever you had there, under this link is you can just go to the internet and convert a PNG into a EPS figure. Okay, the next thing is how to create links to videos. In this case, I'm creating links to videos, and let me be clear about that. We are taking a look at that PDF, but that PDF is pointing to a subfolder called videos and pointing to these three files, which are one MP4 and one AVI file. And I also made an MP4 out of that AVI file. And here you can see the gigantic difference between those two, and the quality is still fine. So maybe you are just happy with that one. But let me show you as well. This cannot be seen as within the PDF viewer within Text Maker. For that, you have to take a look at the PDF in Adobe, for example. Nope. Yep. Okay. So let's go to the images, videos, and attachments. Here, you can click on that image, and this image is pointing to that video. This image here is pointing to another video. This is this one. I'm going to close that. And for example, this image is pointing to the other version of the video. This is the MP4. The other one was the AVI file. This is the MP4, and for me the quality it's still okay. But as you could see, the difference between those in the size is really enormous. And you can do this using first the package multimedia. No, not the page settings. I need the package. For that, you need the package multimedia, and that package gives you access to the command movie. And here I'm in the options for that command. I'm putting the information external viewer. With that, I am now creating a link to a movie, but the movie should not be played within the PDF itself. This can be done also, but this is more complicated. But I have chosen to do this in this way, so I will explain this. And this command needs two inputs. The first one should be an image, which is an image which you see, and you click on that image, and then the video will start. And the video for that is this one, which is an MP4 in this case. And with that, you can also give it a width, and well, you get it. And I'm creating here 4 different links to videos that I am referring to in these sections. The reason why I personally use the package multimedia and the command movie with external viewer is that with this I can embed MP4s, AVI files, and others, and the external viewer of my computer, in this case the VLC player, will pop up, and that guy can play anything. The problem is here that you can create also environments for the movies within the PDF, and the movie is going to be played within the PDF. That also looks very, very nice. But for that, you need more complicated packages. You have to be very careful if you are using an MP4 or an AVI file, and for that, you need different packages. And maybe those 2 packages will not be compatible. So within one presentation, you will not be able to embed MP4s and AVI files. Well, sorry, I need that one. So that's the reason why I personally prefer to use the package multimedia, the command movie, and always refer to the external viewer. Since I don't care what those files are, the external viewer for me can play anything. That would be only that. Okay, and the other thing, but if you're still interested in, well, let me compile this. if you're still interested in just using one kind of file, just MP4s or just AVIs, with the VLC player, you can convert those. So, and this page is let me open that up. You will find a really fantastic explanation how to do that. So this is very, very easy, and this is the way how I, for example, created out of this AVI file, so this MP4, which is really tiny. And you could see those two, and the difference was not that bad. Okay. Let me go to the code. So, and now the next thing is also how to refer to attachments. In this case, I will refer to, well, this is a PDF, and the PDF is pointing to that folder and to that Wolfram Mathematica notebook. And I would like to point to that as within the presentation. You can do that as well with the command. I define here my own command, but this command, which takes first a word and after that is a command, which here is run within that folder, that file. I don't care. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't care what program does that, but I just want to run it. That's the command that you do that you need for that. So just run, and then the path to that file. But this file is something that I define. So I want to show you what is actually the real command for that within macros. For attachment. So this was web link and this was attachment. And the first one was the word, since this needs two inputs. And the first one is, it's put here and it's going to be blue. That's why you could see that word blue. And the second input for that would be put within the command href, and href is the one actually that runs exactly this. And this tells the computer, hey, run whatever you find in the folder attachment. No, not whatever you find. Run within the folder attachment exactly this file. With which program? That's your problem. That's what this is saying to a computer. In this case, I have the program for that, and I can run it and show everybody what this thing can do. And this may be some also more or less interesting for you if you want to show some program within your presentation and call up the program directly from the presentation. This is not something that I can do within the PDF viewer of TextMaker. For that, so you need to open up the PDF with Adobe or another PDF viewer. Attachments, tuck. You can call that up. The program is going to be run. And then you have it. Then you can show everybody what your great program can do, and they can learn a lot of things. Okay. So that's for that. And now I would like to continue with some overlays. By overlays, you mean pauses and commands that help you to hide content or make it appear as you need it during your presentation. That's why you have the word overlay, since all times you just put something over the presentation slide that you were projecting on the wall. Now, the first one is pause. And well, here, since I am using the handout version, you see the slides directly in this form and the pauses are ignored. But now, in order to show you what this actually does, what you could already see in the introduction, I'm going to just use Beamer. And we're going to go to those overlays. Now I'm going to compile it, F1. Okay, so first we have this this slide without the points. This is because within the code I have that, and in the environment itemized, I'm doing the pause before the first item appears. That's exactly what I get here. And after that, I get the first item, but after that I would like to have a second pass, since I would like to present after that as something else. And for that you get this slide, then a direct copy out of that with first, after that with second. Okay, this is the second pass, and well, that one. And after that, I just wanted one pass, and after that, I wanted the third and fourth point to appear at the very same time point. So if you go, then another slide is created with third and fourth. If you click on the PDF, then everything appears as it would appear one after another. Okay, so this is, I think, pretty easy to understand. But the thing is also that you may not only need pauses, sometimes you will need some more fancy overlays, in the sense that you have something, you have text at some position that you want it to be visible at all times, and you want some objects to appear in different ways. And the two commands that I would, well, one command, this is, and one, two commands and one environment that are very important for that are the command visible and the command only and the environment overlay area. I will explain those with this example. Here I have this. I have two columns. What you can see here, they are aligned at the top. In the first column, I want to enumerate some points. I want to be them to appear at different copies of this complete slide. For example, everything between that bracket and that bracket, I want it to be visible from the second copy until the end, until open end, so to say. That's why you don't put a number after the dash here. But for example, also everything that is between those two brackets, which is within that bigger visible, should be visible from the third copy until the end. And that's how you use the command visible. What you can see here is, okay, this is the first one. In the second one, I am seeing point 1, since this guy is now visible. After that, I'm going to take a look at point 2 and 3. So, and fourth, not, because I'm showing that to you from the fifth copy of this. And what is going to appear in the fourth? In the fourth, I would like to show you one image, but not only one image. And in this area, I would like, from the fourth to the fifth copy, I would like to show you one image, and from the sixth copy until the end, I would like to show you another image, but in the very same place. That is going to be in this area. Now I'm going to the fourth copy, then this image appears. And now we're going to the fifth copy. The fourth point is going to appear. And now we're going to go to the sixth copy, and this image will appear exactly in that place, and that image there is going to vanish. There is our cube. And there you go. The cube is gone, and we have this image. I think that is fairly easy to understand. So the two things is that the environment overlay area, that's where I put the images one on the other, needs a width and a height in two different brackets. That's all, and then you put yourself some the dimensions that you need. That's all. Okay. So the next thing is the presentation of tables, but this is actually fairly easy. Within Latex as well, you can create tables with the environment tabular, which I'm using within center in order to put this in the center. And this tabular is made of 4 columns. And the first column is aligned to the left, the second one is to the center, the third one to the center, and the fourth one is aligned to the right. That's exactly what you can see here. With those two, I am creating horizontal lines. I'm creating two of them. Those are the two ones that you can see here. Then in the first line, I am putting nothing in the first column, blah, ble, and blee in the second, third, and fourth column. Well, and that's what you can see exactly here. And the line that you can see here is exactly what I put here between those two column alignments. That's a line, and where you put that line, a straight line is going to be drawn over all the lines of between those two columns. You get that with, well, at least in the German keyboard, with Alt-GR. The button that is so directly underneath A. I don't know where that is in your keyboard, but by that I mean exactly that one. Okay. So then I have to change the line. You do that with a double backslash, and I'm going to do another horizontal line. That's what you can see exactly here. And in the second and the third line, you see those two. Exactly that, and I change the column with that symbol. That is pretty easy. At the end, I would like to have also a double horizontal line. That's how you create a table like that one. Okay, so the next thing are the text blocks. In this case, I am, oh, okay, we are in normal Beamer things. Is not within the how you say that, as a handout version. So I'm going to change that so we can be a little bit faster. So handout, and we would like to take a look at text blocks. Okay. Okay, so in this case, maybe you will be interested in how to create those things. So this is fairly easy with the environment just block. After that, you put the title of that, and between begin block and end block, the description of that. So you can also create more stuff. For example, equations. You can embed images, so whatever you need, and you will get those. You can, of course, also change that, so depending also on the theme and the colors that you define that. But there just goes to the how do you say that? Color definitions that I showed you before. Okay, and for the ones of you who are grading maybe something mathematical, you will be interested in also in the blocks definition, theorem, and proof, which are just fairly straightforward. Okay. Okay, and the next thing is that, of course, you can also write some mathematical content. For that, you need the environment equation. Or maybe you would like to write something within the text. So for that, you need the mathematical mode, which is used with the $sign. With that, you will be able to create, for example, those equations. But this is not the main thing of this tutorial, since again, you can create just a general presentation with Latex, and everything is for free. You don't have to buy anything of that. So everything is free in the internet. That's the wonderful thing. Okay. So that's for this part of the video. And now I'm going to come to the end, where just, well, I mean, you already see that, so maybe you would like to create a handout from this without all the process. And as I already said, you can do that with the option handout for the Beamer class. And with that, all the pauses and overlays will be ignored, so you will get only a smaller set of frames. With that, so you will be able to print that out and give that to the everybody who was hearing your presentation. Okay, so that's all. And at the end of this presentation, well, I hope I could. Well, yeah, I hope I could help you with this, and thank you for your attention. And that's all. Bye.